Good evening. Welcome back to SL Tonight on location here at Witch's Cafe. Last time we wandered with the Elder Tree Mother. Today we're stirring the cauldron with something a little more mischief. An old English folk tale about two sisters, a clever witch, and the helpers you meet along the road. Kindness opens doors. Rudeness? Well, you'll see. Grab a seat by the herbs, and let's begin. The Old Witch. Once upon a time, there was two girls who lived with their mother and father. Their father had no work, and the girls wanted to go out and seek their fortune. One of them decided to go into service, and her mother said she could if she found a good place. So she set off for town. She went all through the town, but nobody wanted to hire a girl like her, so she kept going, farther out into the countryside. After a while, she came to a place where there was an oven full of bread baking. The bread called out, little girl, take us out, take us out. We've been baking for 7 years, and no one has come to take us out." So the girl took out the bread, set it on the ground, and went on her way. Then she came to a cow. And the cow said, little girl, milk me. I've been waiting 7 years, and no one has come to milk me." So the girl milked the cow into the pails that stood nearby. She was thirsty, so she drank some and left the rest in the pails by the cow. She walked on a little farther and came to an apple tree, so heavy with fruit that its branches were about to break. The tree said, little girl, help me shake my fruit down. My branches are breaking, it's so heavy." "Of course I will, you poor tree," said the girl. She took all the apples off, propped up the branches, and left the fruit piled on the ground beneath the tree. Then she went on again until she came to a house. Now, a witch lived in the house, and she took in girls as servants. When she heard that the girl had left home to find work, the witch said she would give her a try and pay her good wages. She told the girl what her duties were. "You must keep the house clean and tidy, sweep the floors and the fireplace. But there is one thing you must never do. You must never look up the chimney, or something terrible will happen to you." The girl promised to do as she was told, but one morning while she was cleaning and the witch was out, she forgot the warning and looked up the chimney. When she did, a great bag of money fell right down into her lap. It happened again and again. So the girl gathered up the money bags and ran for home. She hadn't gone far when she heard the witch coming after her. She ran to the apple tree and cried, apple tree, hide me, so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stone." The apple tree hid her. The witch came up. She said, tree of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had?" And the apple tree said, "No, mother, not for 7 years." When the witch had gone off another way, the girl ran on. But just as she reached the cow, she heard the witch coming after her again. She cried, cow, hide me, so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stone." So the cow hid her. When the old witch came up, she looked round and said to the cow of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had?" And the cow said, "No, mother, not for 7 years." When the witch had gone off another way, the girl ran on again. But when she was near the oven, she heard the witch coming once more. She ran to the oven and cried, oven, hide me, so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stone." And the oven said, "I've no room, ask the baker." So the baker hid her behind the oven. When the witch came up, she looked here and there and everywhere, and said to the baker, man of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy wag and a long-tailed bag who stole my money, all I had?" So the baker said, "Look in the oven." The old witch went to look, and the oven said, "Climb in and look in the very back corner." The witch did, and the moment she was inside, the oven slammed its door shut. The witch was trapped in there for a very long time. The girl ran the rest of the way home with her bags of money, married a rich man, and lived happily ever after. Now, the other sister thought she would go and do the same thing. So she set off down the same road, but when she came to the oven and the bread cried, little girl, take us out. We've been baking for 7 years, and no one has come to take us out." The girl said, "No thanks, I don't want to burn my fingers." She walked right past. When she came to the cow, and the cow begged, little girl, milk me, I've been waiting 7 years." The girl said, "No, I can't, I'm in a hurry," and she walked on faster. When she came to the apple tree and had asked for help, she said, "No, I can't, maybe another day," and she kept going until she reached the witch's house. Everything happened just as the same as with the first girl. She forgot the warning, looked up the chimney, and a bag of money fell into her lap. She grabbed it and ran. When she reached the apple tree and heard the witch behind her, she cried, apple tree, hide me, so the old witch can't find me. If she does, she'll pick my bones and bury me under the marble stone." But the tree didn't answer, and she had to keep running. The witch soon caught up and said, tree of mine, have you seen a girl with a willy wag and a long-tailed bag? You stole my money, all I had." The tree said, "Yes, mother, she went that way." The old witch ran after the girl, caught her, took all the money away, gave her a beating, and sent her home with nothing. And so the kind sister returned home rich and happy, while her rude sister learned a hard lesson from the old witch. A reminder that a little kindness goes a long way, even when magic's involved. What other witchy tales or folk stories should we stir up next in the cafe? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me at Witch's Cafe. This is Felix Lebesky with SL Tonight, on location. Stay kind, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next Witch's Brew. Until next time, good night.